Astrology Horoscope February 10, 2025 Planets and Signs. Astrology Forecast for February 10, 2025, Insights on Personal Growth, Relationships, and Emotional Shifts. Hello, and welcome to today's Astrology Forecast for February 10, 2025. Let's take a look at the planetary transits and how they may be influencing your day. Starting with the Moon, which is in Virgo. For many, the Virgo moon brings an energy of practicality, organization, and introspection. You may feel the urge to focus on the details of your daily life, taking care of tasks that have been lingering or working through practical concerns. This is a great day for efficiency, refining your routines, and taking care of your health and well-being. However, Virgo's energy can also make you overly critical or perfectionistic, so try not to get caught up in small imperfections. It's important to find balance between being detail-oriented and allowing yourself the freedom to relax when needed. Mercury is still in Aquarius, encouraging progressive thinking, intellectual exploration, and open-minded communication. For many, Mercury in Aquarius can bring exciting new ideas and encourage connections with like-minded individuals. If you've been considering trying something new or thinking about future plans, today may present opportunities to share these ideas with others. However, Mercury in Aquarius can sometimes create distance in communication, so try to be sure that you're still being clear and direct with those around you. Stay open to feedback and embrace the potential for new information to come your way. Venus is in Pisces, which continues to bring an emotional, artistic, and dreamy energy to your relationships and creativity. With Venus in Pisces, you may feel more inclined toward compassion, selflessness, and emotional connection. This can be a great time to engage in romantic or artistic pursuits, explore spiritual or creative endeavors, or strengthen your emotional bonds with others. However, Venus in Pisces can also lead to idealization or fantasy, so try to stay grounded in your expectations, especially when it comes to your relationships or finances. Mars is in Gemini, energizing your mental pursuits, social interactions, and communication. For many, Mars in Gemini brings a restless, curious energy that encourages exploration and intellectual engagement. You may find yourself more interested in learning new things, connecting with people, or sharing your thoughts on various topics. This placement favors networking, socializing, and pursuing activities that stimulate your mind. However, Mars in Gemini can also make you feel scattered or pulled in too many directions, so be mindful of balancing your energy and staying focused on your priorities. Jupiter is in Virgo, expanding your growth and potential in areas related to work, health, and daily routines. For many, Jupiter in Virgo can bring opportunities for improvement in these areas, encouraging a more disciplined approach to achieving your goals. You may feel optimistic about making progress in your career, refining your habits, or taking better care of your health. However, Virgo's perfectionistic tendencies can sometimes make you overly focused on the details, so it's important to avoid getting too bogged down in minor imperfections. Trust that small, consistent efforts can lead to significant long-term growth. Saturn is still transiting Pisces, bringing a focus on emotional responsibility, spiritual growth, and creating deeper emotional stability. For many, Saturn in Pisces asks you to reflect on your emotional boundaries, your inner world, and how you approach your spiritual and creative endeavors. This transit may bring a sense of pressure to create more structure or discipline in these areas of your life. While Saturn's energy can feel heavy or restrictive at times, it is ultimately about building stronger emotional resilience and maturity. Embrace this time for introspection and self-discipline. In terms of aspects, the Moon in Virgo is making an opposition to Neptune in Pisces. This aspect can bring a sense of emotional conflict or confusion. While the Virgo Moon seeks practical solutions and order, Neptune in Pisces can introduce a more dreamy, idealistic energy that may feel at odds with the need for structure. You might feel torn between staying grounded in reality and being pulled toward more emotional or spiritual pursuits. This opposition can stir up moments of emotional sensitivity, so it's important to take care of your emotional needs while staying mindful of the practical responsibilities at hand. Meanwhile, the trine between Mercury in Aquarius and Uranus in Taurus brings a harmonious flow of intellectual energy. For many, this aspect sparks innovation, sudden insights, and forward-thinking conversations. You may find that new ideas come to you unexpectedly, or you might feel inspired to break away from old patterns and explore new approaches to your goals. This is an excellent time for brainstorming, problem-solving, and making changes to your routine or mindset that align with your long-term vision. The Sun is also in Aquarius, amplifying the energy of individuality, innovation, and forward thinking. For many, the Aquarius Sun brings a desire to embrace your uniqueness, pursue progressive ideas, and connect with others who share your vision for the future. This is a great time to focus on personal goals, community efforts, and long-term aspirations. The Sun in Aquarius invites you to embrace your authentic self, think outside the box, and move toward your future with confidence. To summarize, February 10, 2025, offers an energy of practicality, emotional introspection, and intellectual growth. The Virgo moon encourages you to focus on your daily tasks and routines, while Mercury in Aquarius inspires new ideas and progressive thinking. Venus in Pisces enhances your emotional and artistic connections, and Mars in Gemini energizes your social life and intellectual pursuits. Jupiter in Virgo offers growth in your work and health routines, while Saturn in Pisces asks for emotional responsibility and deeper spiritual understanding. The Moon-Neptune opposition may stir up emotional conflict, while the Mercury-Uranus trine supports innovative breakthroughs. Aries astrology forecast for February 10, 2025, focus on relationships, communication, and personal growth. Hello, and welcome to today's astrology forecast for Aries on February 10, 2025. Let's explore how the planetary transits are influencing your sign today. Starting with the Moon, which is in Virgo. For Aries, the Virgo moon highlights your relationships and partnerships. You may feel an urge to focus on your connections with others, whether that's a romantic partner, business associate, or close friend. This is an excellent time for resolving any misunderstandings or improving the dynamics of your key relationships. However, Virgo's energy can also bring a critical or analytical edge, so be mindful of overthinking or nitpicking when it comes to your interactions. Aim to bring clarity and efficiency to your relationships while avoiding unnecessary criticism or judgment. Mercury is still in Aquarius, which brings an intellectual and progressive energy to your communication style. For Aries, Mercury in Aquarius encourages you to think outside the box, explore new ideas, and embrace unconventional forms of communication. This is a good day to connect with like-minded individuals, share your thoughts on innovative topics, or expand your intellectual horizons. However, Mercury in Aquarius can sometimes make conversations feel detached or impersonal, so try to stay connected with others on a deeper emotional level, even as you explore new concepts and perspectives. Venus is in Pisces, bringing a dreamy and compassionate energy to your financial situation and personal values. For Aries, Venus in Pisces may inspire you to reflect on what truly matters to you, both in terms of material possessions and your sense of self-worth. You could feel a heightened desire to indulge in things that bring you comfort or bring beauty into your life. This is also a good time to be more empathetic and generous toward others, particularly in your relationships. However, Venus in Pisces can sometimes cause you to idealize certain situations or people, so be cautious not to get lost in fantasy, especially when it comes to financial or relationship matters. Mars is in Gemini, energizing your home, family, and emotional life. For Aries, Mars in Gemini brings a curious, dynamic energy to your domestic sphere. You may feel motivated to make changes in your living situation, connect with family members, or engage in emotionally stimulating conversations with loved ones. This transit encourages flexibility and adaptability in your personal life, allowing you to move past any emotional blocks or tensions. However, Mars in Gemini can also make your emotions feel scattered, so be mindful of being inconsistent or overextending yourself in your home or family life. Jupiter is in Virgo, expanding your growth through your relationships and partnerships. For Aries, Jupiter in Virgo invites you to focus on the expansion of your connections with others, whether that's strengthening your bond with a significant other, deepening business relationships, or seeking new opportunities for collaboration. You may feel more optimistic and confident in your ability to build meaningful relationships. However, Virgo's focus on perfectionism can sometimes lead to high expectations or a tendency to overanalyze situations. Strive for growth without becoming overly critical of yourself or others. Saturn is still in Pisces, urging you to build emotional resilience and create deeper connections within your personal life. For Aries, Saturn's influence in Pisces continues to challenge you to take responsibility for your emotional well-being. You may feel a sense of pressure to create more structure and stability in your personal life, especially in terms of your inner world and your relationships. While Saturn can feel restrictive, it offers the opportunity for emotional maturity, growth, and long-term stability. It's a good time to take a more disciplined approach to your emotional needs and cultivate stronger emotional boundaries. In terms of aspects, the Moon in Virgo is forming an opposition to Neptune in Pisces. This aspect can bring some emotional confusion or a sense of conflict between your practical side and your idealistic desires. For Aries, the Virgo Moon's focus on efficiency and organization may clash with Neptune's dreamy and expansive energy, potentially leading to a feeling of disconnection or misunderstanding. You may need to find a way to balance your emotional desires with the need for structure. Take time today to reflect on your emotional needs, but try not to let illusions or unrealistic expectations cloud your judgment. Meanwhile, the trine between Mercury in Aquarius and Uranus in Taurus offers an opportunity for breakthroughs in communication. For Aries, this aspect could spark new ideas, sudden insights, or innovative ways of approaching your personal or professional life. You may feel inspired to break free from old patterns of thinking or introduce new strategies into your routine. This is a great time to take a more open-minded approach to problem solving, as fresh perspectives can lead to unexpected and exciting opportunities. Keep your mind open to sudden changes or ideas that may arise throughout the day. The Sun is in Aquarius, further enhancing the energy of intellectual exploration and progressive thinking. For Aries, the Aquarius Sun encourages you to focus on your future goals and connect with others who share your aspirations. You may feel more motivated to pursue your unique vision and break free from traditional expectations. This is a good time to take a more independent approach to your goals, trusting in your individuality and your ability to innovate. The Aquarius Sun also emphasizes the importance of friendships and community, so consider reaching out to like-minded people who can support your goals. To summarize, February 10, 2025, brings Aries a day of focus on relationships, communication, and personal growth. The Virgo Moon highlights your connections with others and urges you to take a practical approach to your partnerships. Mercury in Aquarius sparks innovative thinking and new ideas, while Venus in Pisces inspires reflection on your values and desires. Mars in Gemini energizes your home and family life, and Jupiter in Virgo supports growth through your relationships. Saturn in Pisces encourages emotional responsibility and growth, while the Moon-Neptune opposition may bring emotional confusion. The Mercury-Uranus trine offers opportunities for breakthroughs and fresh perspectives, while the Sun in Aquarius emphasizes individuality and community. Thank you for watching today's astrology forecast for Aries. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more daily insights into how the stars are influencing your life. Taurus astrology forecast for February 10, 2025, work, health, and emotional insights. Hello, and welcome to today's astrology forecast for Taurus on February 10, 2025. Let's dive into how the planetary transits are influencing your sign today. Starting with the Moon, which is in Virgo. For Taurus, the Virgo moon emphasizes work, health, and daily routines. You may feel a strong urge to focus on organizing your environment, improving your health, or refining your daily habits. This is an excellent day for taking care of practical tasks that may have been overlooked. Virgo's energy can help you achieve a sense of accomplishment through efficiency and attention to detail. However, be cautious of becoming overly critical or perfectionistic, especially with yourself or others. It's important to stay balanced and not lose sight of the bigger picture. Mercury is in Aquarius, bringing an intellectual and progressive energy to your communication. For Taurus, Mercury in Aquarius encourages you to think outside the box when it comes to your work and long-term goals. You may feel inspired to embrace new technologies, innovative ideas, or unconventional approaches to problem solving. This transit encourages you to broaden your perspective and communicate with a more forward-thinking mindset. However, be mindful that Mercury in Aquarius can sometimes lead to detached or impersonal communication, so ensure that your ideas are still relatable to those around you. Venus is in Pisces, bringing a dreamy and emotional energy to your sense of self-worth, values, and finances. For Taurus, Venus in Pisces encourages you to reflect on what truly matters to you, both in terms of your material possessions and your deeper emotional needs. You may feel more inclined to connect with your creative or spiritual side, seeking beauty and harmony in your environment. This is a good time to engage in artistic pursuits or indulge in activities that bring you peace. However, Venus in Pisces can sometimes cause you to idealize situations or people, so be cautious about unrealistic expectations, especially regarding financial matters or relationships. Mars is in Gemini, energizing your home, family, and emotional life. For Taurus, Mars in Gemini brings a curious and dynamic energy to your domestic sphere. You may feel more motivated to make changes in your living situation, connect with family members, or engage in stimulating conversations with loved ones. This transit encourages adaptability and versatility in your personal life, allowing you to find new ways of navigating emotional situations. However, Mars in Gemini can also make you feel scattered or pulled in multiple directions, so be careful not to overextend yourself in your home or family commitments. Jupiter is in Virgo, expanding your opportunities for growth in work, health, and daily routines. For Taurus, Jupiter in Virgo supports improvements in your job or daily habits, offering a sense of optimism and expansion in these areas. You may feel more confident about taking on new projects or refining your routines to improve your well-being. This transit encourages practical growth and emphasizes the importance of small, consistent efforts in achieving long-term success. However, Virgo's perfectionistic energy can sometimes make you focus too much on the details, so remember to celebrate your progress rather than becoming bogged down by minor imperfections. Saturn is still in Pisces, urging you to take a disciplined approach to your emotional growth and personal life. For Taurus, Saturn in Pisces asks you to build emotional resilience and structure within your inner world. You may feel the pressure to create more stability in your personal life, especially in terms of your spiritual or emotional needs. While Saturn's influence can feel restrictive at times, it offers the opportunity for long-term growth and emotional maturity. This is a time to reflect on your emotional boundaries and find ways to create stronger, more stable foundations in your personal life. In terms of aspects, the Moon in Virgo is opposing Neptune in Pisces. This aspect can bring some emotional confusion or a sense of conflict between your desire for practicality and your emotional idealism. For Taurus, the Virgo Moon's focus on efficiency and organization may clash with Neptune's dreamy, imaginative energy, leading to a sense of emotional uncertainty or tension. You may feel torn between focusing on your responsibilities and seeking emotional or spiritual fulfillment. Take time today to find balance between your practical concerns and your emotional needs, and avoid getting lost in unrealistic expectations or daydreams. Meanwhile, the trine between Mercury in Aquarius and Uranus in Taurus offers an exciting opportunity for breakthroughs in communication. For Taurus, This aspect can bring sudden insights or innovative ideas that help you solve problems in your work or daily routines. This is a great time for embracing new technologies, systems, or methods that can improve your efficiency or personal growth. You may feel inspired to think outside the box and make changes that align with your long-term vision. Keep an open mind and be receptive to fresh ideas that may arise. The Sun is in Aquarius, further amplifying the energy of progress and individuality. For Taurus, the Aquarius Sun encourages you to think more expansively about your goals and the future. This is a time to focus on your long-term aspirations and embrace new ways of thinking about your career or personal life. The Aquarius Sun emphasizes the importance of embracing your uniqueness and connecting with others who share your vision. This is a great time to reach out to friends, colleagues, or communities that align with your values and ideals. To summarize, February 10, 2025, brings Taurus a day of focus on work, health, and emotional growth. The Virgo moon encourages you to take practical steps in organizing your life and improving your daily routines, while Mercury in Aquarius inspires new ways of thinking and communicating about your long-term goals. Venus in Pisces highlights your values and relationships, urging you to reflect on what truly matters. Mars in Gemini energizes your home and family life, while Jupiter in Virgo supports growth in your work and health routines. Saturn in Pisces asks for emotional discipline, and the Moon-Neptune opposition may bring emotional tension. The Mercury-Uranus trine offers opportunities for breakthroughs and new ideas, while the Sun in Aquarius encourages you to embrace your individuality and pursue your aspirations. Thank you for watching today's astrology forecast for Taurus. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more daily insights into how the stars are influencing your life. Gemini astrology forecast for February 10, 2025, communication, relationships, and personal development. Hello, and welcome to today's astrology forecast for Gemini on February 10, 2025. Let's dive into how the planetary transits are influencing your sign today. Starting with the Moon, which is in Virgo. For Gemini, the Virgo moon highlights communication, short trips, and your immediate environment. You may feel a strong urge to organize your thoughts and engage in intellectual conversations. This is a good time for expressing your ideas clearly, whether it's through writing, speaking, or casual exchanges with others. You could find emotional fulfillment through connecting with neighbors, siblings, or close friends. However, be cautious of becoming overly critical or nitpicky, both with yourself and those around you. Stay focused on the bigger picture, rather than getting bogged down by small details. Mercury is in Aquarius, bringing a forward-thinking and intellectual energy to your communication style. For Gemini, this transit encourages you to think outside the box, explore new ideas, and embrace progressive thinking. You may find yourself drawn to unconventional topics or wanting to engage in deep, stimulating conversations. This is a great time to share your unique perspective, whether in your career or creative endeavors. However, Mercury in Aquarius can sometimes lead to impersonal or detached communication, so try to stay emotionally connected when expressing your thoughts. Venus is in Pisces, shifting the focus to your relationships and values. For Gemini, Venus in Pisces may inspire a dreamy, romantic energy in your personal connections. You could feel a desire to express love and affection in more creative or imaginative ways. This is also a good time to reflect on what truly matters to you in relationships and finances. However, Venus in Pisces can sometimes cause you to idealize situations or people, so be cautious not to get lost in fantasy or unrealistic expectations. Mars is in Gemini, energizing your personal goals, self-expression, and how you present yourself to the world. For Gemini, Mars in your own sign amplifies your drive and motivation, encouraging you to take action and pursue your goals with confidence. You may feel a burst of energy and a desire to start new projects or engage in activities that challenge you mentally or physically. However, Mars in Gemini can also make you feel scattered or restless, So try to focus your energy on one thing at a time rather than overextending yourself. Jupiter is in Virgo, expanding your opportunities for growth in communication, learning, and intellectual pursuits. For Gemini, Jupiter in Virgo encourages you to seek knowledge, share ideas, and engage in conversations that help you expand your horizons. You may find that your intellectual pursuits lead to new opportunities for growth, whether in your career or personal life. However, Virgo's perfectionistic tendencies could cause you to focus too much on the details, so remember to maintain a balanced perspective and not get too caught up in small imperfections. Saturn is in Pisces, urging you to reflect on your emotional growth and relationships. For Gemini, Saturn in Pisces challenges you to create more structure and stability within your emotional life. You may feel the need to take responsibility for your emotional well-being, particularly in your partnerships. This transit asks you to establish stronger emotional boundaries and work toward creating more lasting, healthy relationships. While Saturn's influence can feel restrictive, it also offers the opportunity for long-term emotional growth and maturity. In terms of aspects, the Moon in Virgo is forming an opposition to Neptune in Pisces. This aspect can bring emotional confusion or a sense of conflict between your desire for practicality and your emotional idealism. For Gemini, the Virgo Moon's focus on logic and efficiency may clash with Neptune's dreamy and imaginative energy, causing a sense of emotional uncertainty. You may feel torn between staying grounded in reality and allowing your emotions to guide you. It's important to find a balance between your practical concerns and your idealistic desires today. Meanwhile, the trine between Mercury in Aquarius and Uranus in Taurus offers an exciting opportunity for breakthroughs in communication. For Gemini, this aspect may spark sudden insights, innovative ideas, or unexpected solutions to problems. You could find yourself thinking outside the box and embracing new technologies, systems, or ways of approaching your personal or professional life. This is a great time to take a more open-minded approach to problem solving and to trust your intuition when it comes to new ideas. The Sun is in Aquarius, further enhancing the energy of intellectual exploration and individuality. For Gemini, the Aquarius Sun encourages you to focus on your long-term goals and think more expansively about your future. You may feel more inclined to connect with like-minded individuals or engage in projects that align with your unique vision. This is a time to embrace your individuality and express yourself freely, whether in your career, relationships, or personal pursuits. To summarize, February 10, 2025, brings Gemini a day of focus on communication, relationships, and personal development. The Virgo Moon emphasizes organizing your thoughts and connecting with others, while Mercury in Aquarius sparks innovative thinking and intellectual exploration. Venus in Pisces encourages you to reflect on your values and relationships, while Mars in Gemini energizes your personal goals and self-expression. Jupiter in Virgo supports growth in communication and learning, while Saturn in Pisces asks you to create more emotional stability. The Moon-Neptune opposition may bring emotional tension, and the Mercury-Uranus trine offers opportunities for breakthroughs. The Sun in Aquarius encourages individuality and long-term thinking. Thank you for watching today's astrology forecast for Gemini. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more daily insights into how the stars are influencing your life. Cancer astrology forecast for February 10, 2025, career, personal growth, and emotional reflection. Hello, and welcome to today's astrology forecast for Cancer on February 10, 2025. Let's dive into how the planetary transits are influencing your sign today. Starting with the Moon, which is in Virgo. For Cancer, the Virgo Moon emphasizes your career, public image, and long-term goals. You may feel a strong urge to focus on your ambitions, especially in terms of your professional life or the impact you want to make in the world. This is an excellent day for organizing your tasks, refining your approach to work, and working toward tangible achievements. Emotional fulfillment may come through making progress in your career or creating a more structured approach to your responsibilities. However, Be cautious of becoming overly critical or perfectionistic, particularly with yourself or others in the workplace. Stay balanced and don't lose sight of the bigger picture. Mercury is in Aquarius, bringing a progressive and innovative energy to your thoughts and communications. For Cancer, this transit encourages you to think outside the box when it comes to your goals and aspirations. You may feel inspired to communicate your ideas in new and unconventional ways, especially regarding your career or personal growth. This is a great time to engage with like-minded individuals who share your vision for the future. However, Mercury in Aquarius can sometimes lead to impersonal or detached communication, so make sure to stay connected emotionally with others while expressing your thoughts. Venus is in Pisces, shifting the focus to your emotional well-being, personal growth, and spiritual development. For Cancer, Venus in Pisces invites you to reflect on your inner values, emotional needs, and how they influence your relationships and material security. You may feel a desire to explore creative or spiritual outlets that help you connect more deeply with your inner self. However, Venus in Pisces can also make you prone to idealizing situations or people, so be cautious about unrealistic expectations, particularly in your personal life. Mars is in Gemini, energizing your creativity, hobbies, and self-expression. For Cancer, Mars in Gemini brings a burst of energy to your creative pursuits, as well as your desire to engage in activities that allow for personal expression. You may feel inspired to start new projects or engage in hobbies that bring you joy. However, Mars in Gemini can also create a scattered or restless energy, so be mindful of overcommitting to too many activities. Focus on what excites you and try not to spread yourself too thin. Jupiter is in Virgo, expanding opportunities in your career, public life, and long-term goals. For Cancer, Jupiter in Virgo supports growth and expansion in your professional endeavors, encouraging you to take a more detailed and practical approach to your ambitions. You may feel more confident about your ability to succeed, especially if you focus on small, consistent steps. This is a good time to refine your skills and take on new responsibilities, but be mindful of not overworking yourself. Balance your ambition with self-care and don't get lost in the pursuit of perfection. Saturn is in Pisces, urging you to reflect on your emotional growth and the structure of your personal life. For Cancer, Saturn in Pisces asks you to focus on creating emotional stability and setting healthy boundaries in your personal relationships. This transit encourages you to take responsibility for your emotional well-being, especially in terms of your spiritual or psychological growth. While Saturn's influence may feel restrictive at times, it offers the opportunity for long-term growth and maturity in your emotional life. Reflect on where you need to create more structure and stability, particularly in your deeper emotional connections. In terms of aspects, the Moon in Virgo is opposing Neptune in Pisces. This aspect can bring emotional tension or confusion, especially when trying to balance your practical responsibilities with your emotional or spiritual needs. For Cancer, the Virgo Moon's focus on work and structure may clash with Neptune's dreamy, idealistic energy, causing a sense of emotional uncertainty. You may feel torn between fulfilling your professional duties and seeking emotional or spiritual fulfillment. Take time today to reflect and find a balance between your responsibilities and your deeper needs. Meanwhile, the trine between Mercury in Aquarius and Uranus in Taurus offers an opportunity for sudden insights and innovative ideas, especially regarding your career and long-term goals. For Cancer, this aspect brings a burst of mental clarity that could help you solve problems in your professional life or personal projects. You may find yourself thinking more creatively about your future and discovering new ways to achieve your goals. This is a good time to embrace new technology or systems that can help streamline your work or personal growth. Trust your intuition and be open to unexpected breakthroughs. The Sun is in Aquarius, further highlighting themes of individuality, innovation, and forward thinking. For Cancer, the Aquarius Sun encourages you to focus on the bigger picture and think more expansively about your future. You may feel inspired to connect with others who share your vision or values, or to engage in projects that align with your personal aspirations. This is a good time to embrace your uniqueness and take a more unconventional approach to achieving your goals. The Aquarius Sun's influence encourages you to break free from traditional boundaries and explore new ways of thinking about your life. To summarize, February 10, 2025, brings Cancer a day of focus on career, personal growth, and emotional reflection. The Virgo moon emphasizes the importance of structuring your career and long-term goals, while Mercury in Aquarius inspires innovative thinking and new approaches to communication. Venus in Pisces highlights emotional reflection and personal growth, while Mars in Gemini energizes creative expression and hobbies. Jupiter in Virgo supports growth in your professional life, and Saturn in Pisces asks you to create emotional stability. The Moon-Neptune opposition may bring emotional tension, while the Mercury-Uranus trine offers opportunities for breakthroughs. The Sun in Aquarius encourages individuality and long-term thinking. Thank you for watching today's astrology forecast for Cancer. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more daily insights into how the stars are influencing your life. Leo astrology forecast for February 10, 2025, focus on growth, intuition, and emotional expression. Hello, and welcome to today's astrology forecast for Leo on February 10, 2025. Let's dive into how the planetary transits are influencing your sign today. Starting with the Moon, which is in Virgo. For Leo, the Virgo moon shines a spotlight on your philosophy, higher education, and long-distance travel. You may feel a strong urge to broaden your horizons, whether through learning new things, exploring new places, or seeking deeper meaning in life. This is a good time to focus on expanding your knowledge or pursuing an adventure that challenges your worldview. Emotional fulfillment may come from connecting with people who share your ideals or learning something that sparks your passion. However, be cautious of becoming overly critical or perfectionistic when trying to reach your goals. Try to keep an open mind and avoid getting bogged down by details. Mercury is in Aquarius, bringing intellectual energy to your career and public life. For Leo, this is an excellent time to think outside the box and embrace unconventional ideas. You may feel inspired to communicate your ideas in a unique way, especially in professional or creative settings. This is a good day for thinking progressively about your future and expressing yourself boldly. However, Mercury in Aquarius can also bring a sense of detachment in communication, so try not to get too aloof or disconnected from others. Stay engaged and make sure your message is clear and personal. Venus is in Pisces, shifting your focus to relationships and shared resources. For Leo, Venus in Pisces encourages you to reflect on your values in partnerships, particularly in intimate relationships or financial matters. You may feel drawn to create more emotional or spiritual depth in your connections. Venus in Pisces brings a compassionate and romantic energy, but be cautious of idealizing people or situations. Take time to see things for what they truly are, rather than through rose-colored glasses. Mars is in Gemini, energizing your home life and emotional foundations. For Leo, Mars in Gemini brings a burst of energy to your personal life, particularly in how you nurture and protect your emotional world. This is a good time to focus on your family or home, as well as your own emotional well-being. You may feel a strong desire to take action on matters related to your living situation, whether it's redecorating your space or strengthening your family bonds. However, Mars in Gemini can also create restlessness in your personal life, so be mindful of feeling scattered or impatient. Try to stay focused on one thing at a time. Jupiter is in Virgo, expanding opportunities for growth in your education, philosophy, and travel. For Leo, Jupiter in Virgo encourages you to pursue intellectual or spiritual growth, whether through formal study or travel. You may find that expanding your knowledge brings opportunities for personal or professional advancement. However, Virgo's influence can also make you more focused on the details, so be careful not to overlook the bigger picture while striving for perfection. Saturn is in Pisces, urging you to establish greater emotional depth and responsibility in your partnerships. For Leo, Saturn in Pisces may bring a sense of emotional responsibility to your relationships, particularly in romantic or business partnerships. You may feel a need to create more structure and stability within your emotional connections, but this can also be a time of emotional testing. Saturn asks you to take a mature approach to intimacy and shared resources, and work toward building stronger, more sustainable bonds. In terms of aspects, the Moon in Virgo is opposing Neptune in Pisces. This aspect may create emotional confusion or tension between your need for practical progress and your desire for spiritual or emotional fulfillment. For Leo, the Virgo Moon's focus on detail and efficiency may clash with Neptune's dreamy and idealistic energy, causing you to feel torn between pursuing your goals and following your intuition. Take time to reflect on your emotions and find a balance between your practical pursuits and your inner emotional needs. Meanwhile, the trine between Mercury in Aquarius and Uranus in Taurus brings an exciting opportunity for breakthroughs in communication and innovative thinking. For Leo, this aspect sparks mental clarity, particularly when it comes to your long-term goals or professional life. You may have sudden insights that allow you to solve problems or make progress in areas where you've been feeling stuck. Trust your intuition and be open to embracing new technologies or approaches that could help you move forward. The Sun is in Aquarius, encouraging you to think outside the box and embrace a more forward-thinking approach to your goals and identity. For Leo, the Aquarius Sun may push you to reflect on your individuality and how you express yourself in the world. This is a great time to focus on your personal growth and unique qualities. The Aquarius Sun supports progressive ideas and encourages you to take bold steps toward your long-term vision. To summarize, February 10, 2025, brings Leo a day of growth, emotional expression, and reflection. The Virgo Moon highlights opportunities for intellectual and spiritual expansion, while Mercury in Aquarius encourages progressive thinking in your career. Venus in Pisces shifts your focus to relationships and values, while Mars in Gemini energizes your home and emotional foundations. Jupiter in Virgo supports your intellectual pursuits, and Saturn in Pisces urges you to take emotional responsibility in partnerships. The Moon-Neptune opposition may bring emotional tension, while the Mercury-Uranus trine offers opportunities for innovative breakthroughs. The Sun in Aquarius encourages individuality and forward thinking. Thank you for watching today's astrology forecast for Leo. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more daily insights into how the stars are influencing your life. Virgo Astrology Forecast for February 10, 2025, focus on relationships, personal growth, and emotional expression. Hello, and welcome to today's astrology forecast for Virgo on February 10, 2025. Let's dive into how the planetary transits are influencing your sign today. Starting with the Moon, which is in Virgo. For Virgo, the Moon in your own sign brings emotional focus to your personal well-being, self-expression, and daily habits. You may feel more sensitive to your surroundings and your own emotional state. This is a good time for reflection on your emotional needs and how you care for yourself. You may feel more introspective than usual, and emotional fulfillment comes from organizing your environment and focusing on your personal growth. However, be mindful of overthinking or being too self-critical. This transit asks you to find balance in your emotions while staying grounded. Mercury is in Aquarius, bringing a focus to your relationships, partnerships, and collaborations. For Virgo, Mercury in Aquarius encourages you to communicate more openly and authentically with others, especially in one-on-one interactions. You may find yourself thinking more creatively about how you connect with people or approach partnerships, both personal and professional. This is an excellent time to explore new ideas and share your unique perspective with others. However, Mercury in Aquarius can sometimes bring a detached or impersonal tone to communication, so be sure to stay emotionally engaged and present in your interactions. Venus is in Pisces, shifting your focus to your home, family, and emotional foundations. For Virgo, Venus in Pisces invites you to reflect on your emotional life and the connections that bring you comfort and security. This is a good time to nurture your relationships with loved ones and create a harmonious, peaceful home environment. Venus in Pisces brings a compassionate energy, so you may feel a desire to care for others or to make your home a more welcoming space. However, be careful not to idealize your relationships or home life too much. Ensure that your connections are grounded in reality, not just fantasy. Mars is in Gemini, energizing your finances, values, and material security. For Virgo, Mars in Gemini stimulates a desire to take action toward your financial goals and the things that you value most. This is a time to focus on practical ways to improve your financial situation or create more stability in your material world. You may feel motivated to take on new projects or pursue opportunities that can bring financial growth. However, Mars in Gemini can sometimes create a scattered energy, so try to focus your efforts on one thing at a time, rather than spreading yourself too thin. Jupiter is in Virgo, expanding your opportunities for growth, learning, and personal development. For Virgo, Jupiter in your own sign encourages you to embrace personal growth, expand your horizons, and pursue opportunities for learning. You may feel more optimistic about your future and confident in your ability to succeed. This is a great time to invest in your personal education, career, or skill development. However, be mindful of overextending yourself or trying to do too much at once. While Jupiter brings expansion, it's important to maintain balance and not become overwhelmed. Saturn is in Pisces, urging you to focus on your communication, learning, and intellectual growth. For Virgo, Saturn in Pisces challenges you to find balance between your logical, practical side and your emotional or intuitive side. You may feel a need to take more responsibility for your communication and how you express yourself, whether in writing, speaking, or through technology. This transit asks you to develop more discipline and structure in your intellectual pursuits, while also honoring your emotional needs. Saturn in Pisces can be a time of deep learning, but it requires patience and emotional maturity. In terms of aspects, the Moon in Virgo is opposing Neptune in Pisces. This aspect can bring emotional tension, especially between your need for practicality and the desire for emotional or spiritual fulfillment. For Virgo, the Moon's focus on practicality and order may clash with Neptune's dreamy and idealistic energy, creating confusion or a sense of emotional uncertainty. It's important to find a balance today between your need for organization and your emotional intuition. Try not to get lost in fantasy or become overly critical of yourself or others. Meanwhile, the trine between Mercury in Aquarius and Uranus in Taurus brings a burst of innovative thinking and breakthroughs, especially regarding your relationships and personal goals. For Virgo, this aspect offers exciting opportunities for fresh perspectives and new approaches in your partnerships or collaborations. You may feel inspired to think outside the box and engage in conversations that lead to new insights or creative solutions. Trust your intuition and be open to new ideas or changes that may bring about progress in your relationships. The Sun is in Aquarius, encouraging you to think more expansively about your future and long-term goals. For Virgo, the Aquarius Sun pushes you to embrace progressive thinking and explore new ways of connecting with others. This is a time to focus on building your network or collaborating with others who share your interests or values. The Aquarius Sun supports intellectual exploration and forward thinking, so it's a good time to engage with like-minded individuals or pursue projects that align with your vision for the future. To summarize, February 10, 2025, brings Virgo a day of emotional reflection, personal growth, and communication. The Virgo moon encourages you to focus on your personal well-being and daily habits, while Mercury in Aquarius inspires innovative thinking in your relationships and partnerships. Venus in Pisces highlights emotional connections and the importance of home and family, while Mars in Gemini energizes your finances and material goals. Jupiter in Virgo supports your personal growth and expansion, and Saturn in Pisces asks you to balance intellect with intuition. The Moon-Neptune opposition may bring emotional tension, while the Mercury-Uranus trine offers breakthroughs in relationships. The Sun in Aquarius encourages intellectual exploration and forward thinking. Thank you for watching today's astrology forecast for Virgo. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more daily insights into how the stars are influencing your life. Libra astrology forecast for February 10, 2025, focus on work, health, and emotional balance. Hello, and welcome to today's astrology forecast for Libra on February 10, 2025. Let's dive into how the planetary transits are influencing your sign today. Starting with the Moon, which is in Virgo. For Libra, the Virgo Moon brings emotional focus to your shared resources, intimacy, and transformation. This is a time when deep emotional connections are highlighted, especially with others in your personal or professional life. You may feel a desire to merge with others on a deeper level or address emotional issues related to money, intimacy, or trust. Emotional fulfillment comes from dealing with these deeper matters and finding a sense of emotional security in your relationships. However, be cautious of becoming overly critical or perfectionistic about the people you are close to, as Virgo's influence can make you focus on flaws or imperfections. Mercury is in Aquarius, which brings an intellectual and progressive energy to your work, health, and daily routines. For Libra, Mercury in Aquarius encourages you to think outside the box when it comes to your work and how you take care of your health. You may feel inspired to explore innovative ways to improve your daily life, whether it's through technology, new work methods, or adjusting your habits. This is a good time to communicate your ideas about improving efficiency in your routines. However, Mercury in Aquarius can sometimes create a detached or impersonal way of thinking, so remember to keep your interactions warm and engaging, especially in your work relationships. Venus is in Pisces, which focuses your attention on your creative pursuits, hobbies, and self-expression. For Libra, Venus in Pisces brings a dreamy and compassionate energy to your creativity and artistic endeavors. You may feel inspired to express yourself more freely through art, music, or other forms of personal creativity. This is a great time to indulge in activities that allow you to connect with your inner world and express your emotions in a beautiful way. However, be cautious of idealizing situations or relationships related to your creative life, as Pisces can sometimes blur the lines between reality and fantasy. Mars is in Gemini, energizing your communication, learning, and intellectual pursuits. For Libra, Mars in Gemini brings a boost of energy to your mental activities, encouraging you to engage in discussions, learn new things, or take on new challenges in your daily life. You may feel motivated to expand your knowledge or take a more active role in your community or social circles. However, Mars in Gemini can also create a scattered or restless energy, so try to focus on one intellectual project at a time to avoid spreading yourself too thin. Jupiter is in Virgo, expanding opportunities for growth in your personal finances, shared resources, and intimate connections. For Libra, Jupiter in Virgo encourages you to seek practical and grounded ways to increase your financial security or transform your relationships with others. This is a time to look for opportunities to invest in yourself or your future, whether through financial planning or deepening your emotional connections. However, be mindful of overextending yourself or becoming too focused on perfectionism in your relationships or financial matters. Saturn is in Pisces, urging you to take responsibility for your creative endeavors and self-expression. For Libra, Saturn in Pisces challenges you to take a more disciplined and structured approach to your creative projects or personal passions. You may feel a need to work harder at finding a balance between your need for freedom and your desire for stability in your personal life. Saturn asks you to build a solid foundation for your creative work or romantic life, which could take time but will lead to long-term rewards. In terms of aspects, the Moon in Virgo is opposing Neptune in Pisces. This aspect can bring emotional tension, especially when trying to balance your practical, everyday concerns with your deeper emotional or spiritual needs. For Libra, the Virgo moon's focus on practicality may clash with Neptune's idealistic energy, causing confusion or a sense of emotional uncertainty. You may feel torn between focusing on the details of your work or relationships and listening to your inner emotional or spiritual guidance. Take time to reflect on your feelings and find balance today. Meanwhile, the trine between Mercury in Aquarius and Uranus in Taurus brings an exciting opportunity for breakthroughs and innovative thinking, especially related to your work or intellectual pursuits. For Libra, this aspect encourages you to think outside the box when it comes to your daily routines or problem solving in your professional life. You may receive new insights that help you find more efficient or creative solutions. Trust your instincts and embrace the new technologies or ideas that come your way. The Sun is in Aquarius, further encouraging you to think progressively and embrace new approaches to your work and health routines. For Libra, the Aquarius Sun focuses on your daily life, health, and work, helping you to find innovative ways to improve your routines and habits. This is a good time to look at the big picture and reflect on how your work aligns with your overall goals and vision for the future. To summarize, February 10, 2025, brings Libra a day of emotional reflection, creative expression, and practical growth. The Virgo moon highlights deep emotional connections and intimacy, while Mercury in Aquarius encourages innovative thinking in your work and health routines. Venus in Pisces brings a focus to creativity and self-expression, while Mars in Gemini energizes communication and learning. Jupiter in Virgo supports growth in your financial and emotional matters, and Saturn in Pisces urges you to structure your creative pursuits. The Moon-Neptune opposition may bring emotional tension, while the Mercury-Uranus trine offers opportunities for breakthroughs. The Sun in Aquarius encourages new approaches to your work and health. Thank you for watching today's astrology forecast for Libra. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more daily insights into how the stars are influencing your life. Scorpio astrology forecast for February 10, 2025, focus on creativity, romance, and work-life balance. Hello, and welcome to today's astrology forecast for Scorpio on February 10, 2025. Let's dive into how the planetary transits are influencing your sign today. Starting with the Moon, which is in Virgo. For Scorpio, the Virgo moon brings emotional energy to your relationships, partnerships, and collaborations. You may feel a stronger need to organize and improve the connections you have with others. This is a good time to reflect on how you interact with significant people in your life, whether personal or professional. Emotional fulfillment comes from finding balance and harmony in your partnerships. However, Virgo's influence can also make you more critical, so avoid focusing too much on flaws and instead focus on building constructive and positive connections. Mercury is in Aquarius, stimulating your creativity, self-expression, and romance. For Scorpio, Mercury in Aquarius encourages you to think outside the box when it comes to creative projects and how you express yourself in love and relationships. You may feel inspired to try new forms of artistic expression or to engage in more unconventional romantic pursuits. This is an excellent time for brainstorming new ideas or projects that allow you to express your individuality. However, Mercury in Aquarius can sometimes bring a detached or aloof energy to communication, so be sure to stay emotionally connected with those you care about. Venus is in Pisces, shifting your focus to home, family, and emotional foundations. For Scorpio, Venus in Pisces enhances your desire for emotional connection and comfort at home. You may feel more inclined to nurture your family or loved ones and create a peaceful, harmonious living environment. This is a good time for deepening emotional bonds with those closest to you. However, Venus in Pisces can sometimes bring idealistic tendencies, so be careful not to overlook practical matters or over-idealize your relationships at home. Mars is in Gemini, energizing your personal life, home, and family matters. For Scorpio, Mars in Gemini activates your emotional world, pushing you to take action on issues related to your living situation or family dynamics. You may feel motivated to rearrange your space, address family matters, or take the lead in nurturing your emotional security. However, Mars in Gemini can also create restlessness in your home life, so try to find balance and avoid being too impulsive or scattered in your efforts. Jupiter is in Virgo, expanding opportunities for growth in your relationships and partnerships. For Scorpio, Jupiter in Virgo encourages you to seek personal and emotional growth through your connections with others. This is a time when you may attract new people into your life who can help you grow or offer new perspectives. You may also find that focusing on the details of your relationships helps you achieve more meaningful and fulfilling connections. However, Jupiter in Virgo can sometimes lead to a tendency to focus too much on perfectionism, so try not to get too caught up in small issues. Saturn is in Pisces, urging you to take responsibility for your emotional needs and family life. For Scorpio, Saturn in Pisces asks you to establish more stability and structure in your emotional life and home environment. You may feel a need to be more grounded and responsible when it comes to your family and home life. This is a time to work on creating a solid foundation for your emotional well-being, whether it's through strengthening family bonds or building a stable home environment. However, Saturn's influence can sometimes feel heavy, so be patient and allow yourself time to work through any emotional challenges. In terms of aspects, the Moon in Virgo is opposing Neptune in Pisces. This aspect may bring emotional tension between your practical, analytical nature and your need for spiritual or emotional fulfillment. For Scorpio, the Virgo Moon's focus on organization and practicality may clash with Neptune's dreamy and idealistic energy, making it difficult to reconcile your emotional needs with your desire for perfection. Take time to reflect on how you can balance these energies, focusing on both the practical and the emotional aspects of your life. Meanwhile, the trine between Mercury in Aquarius and Uranus in Taurus brings exciting opportunities for breakthrough thinking, especially when it comes to your creativity and self-expression. For Scorpio, this aspect sparks inspiration and innovative thinking, allowing you to come up with fresh, unique ideas that can elevate your creative pursuits or romantic endeavors. You may feel motivated to embrace new forms of artistic expression or explore unconventional approaches to your relationships. Trust your instincts and embrace new opportunities for growth. The Sun is in Aquarius, encouraging you to explore new ideas and ways of expressing yourself in love and creativity. For Scorpio, the Aquarius Sun invites you to think more expansively about your self-expression and how you connect with others in a romantic or artistic way. This is a good time to break free from traditional norms and experiment with new forms of communication and creativity. The Aquarius Sun supports individuality and progressive thinking, so don't be afraid to take risks in your creative and romantic pursuits. To summarize, February 10, 2025, brings Scorpio a day of emotional reflection, creativity, and relationship growth. The Virgo Moon focuses on your partnerships, urging you to find balance in your connections with others. Mercury in Aquarius encourages innovative thinking in your creativity and romantic life, while Venus in Pisces enhances emotional connections at home. Mars in Gemini energizes your personal life and family matters, while Jupiter in Virgo supports growth in relationships. Saturn in Pisces urges you to take responsibility for your emotional needs and home life. The Moon-Neptune opposition may bring emotional tension, while the Mercury-Uranus trine offers breakthroughs in creativity. The Sun in Aquarius encourages new approaches to love and self-expression. Thank you for watching today's astrology forecast for Scorpio. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more daily insights into how the stars are influencing your life. Sagittarius Astrology Forecast for February 10, 2025, focus on work, health, and communication. Hello, and welcome to today's astrology forecast for Sagittarius on February 10, 2025. Let's dive into how the planetary transits are influencing your sign today. Starting with the Moon, which is in Virgo. For Sagittarius, the Virgo Moon brings emotional focus to your work, daily routines, and health. You may feel a strong desire to organize and improve the structure of your everyday life. This is a good time to reflect on your work habits, daily schedule, and overall well-being. Emotional fulfillment comes from making small but meaningful improvements in these areas. However, be cautious of becoming overly critical or perfectionistic, as Virgo's influence can make you focus too much on details or imperfections. Mercury is in Aquarius, stimulating your home, family, and emotional foundations. For Sagittarius, Mercury in Aquarius encourages you to think more expansively about your home life and how you communicate with family members. This is an excellent time to have open, honest discussions with loved ones or to find innovative solutions to any challenges you might be facing in your living situation. Mercury in Aquarius favors unconventional thinking, so you may find yourself seeking out new ways to improve your home environment or to connect with family members in more meaningful ways. Venus is in Pisces, shifting your attention to communication, learning, and local connections. For Sagittarius, Venus in Pisces enhances your desire for emotional connection through communication, education, or travel. This is a good time to express your feelings through writing or speaking, or to seek out new learning opportunities that align with your passions. You may also feel a stronger desire to connect with those around you in your immediate environment, whether it's through casual conversations or deeper discussions. Venus in Pisces brings a dreamy, compassionate energy, but be mindful of idealizing situations or relationships, especially in your immediate social circles. Mars is in Gemini, energizing your finances, values, and material security. For Sagittarius, Mars in Gemini brings a burst of energy to your financial matters and your sense of personal values. You may feel motivated to take action in areas related to earning money, managing resources, or creating more financial stability. This is a good time to focus on practical ways to achieve your financial goals. However, Mars in Gemini can create a scattered or impulsive energy, so be mindful of making hasty decisions or jumping between projects without fully committing to one. Jupiter is in Virgo, expanding your opportunities for growth in your daily work and health routines. For Sagittarius, Jupiter in Virgo encourages you to seek personal and professional growth through refining your daily habits, improving your health, and increasing your productivity. You may find that focusing on the details of your work or well-being leads to big rewards. Jupiter brings optimism and expansion, but it's important to keep things grounded in reality and focus on making incremental improvements rather than overextending yourself. Saturn is in Pisces, urging you to take responsibility for your communication, learning, and intellectual pursuits. For Sagittarius, Saturn in Pisces challenges you to develop more discipline and structure in your thinking, communication, and learning. This is a time to take a more serious and responsible approach to your education or any projects involving writing, teaching, or sharing knowledge. Saturn in Pisces can bring a more somber or introspective energy, so be patient and methodical in your approach to these areas of life. In terms of aspects, the Moon in Virgo is opposing Neptune in Pisces. This aspect can create emotional tension between your desire for practicality and your need for emotional or spiritual fulfillment. For Sagittarius, the Virgo Moon's focus on organization and productivity may clash with Neptune's dreamy and idealistic energy, causing confusion or a sense of emotional uncertainty. It's important to find a balance today between your practical responsibilities and your emotional or spiritual needs. Allow space for both work and rest. Meanwhile, the trine between Mercury in Aquarius and Uranus in Taurus brings exciting opportunities for breakthroughs in your communication and intellectual pursuits. For Sagittarius, this aspect inspires creative thinking and innovative ideas, particularly in areas related to your home, family, or local community. You may feel motivated to make changes in your environment or find unconventional solutions to challenges. Trust your intuition and be open to new approaches to communication, education, or your personal life. The Sun is in Aquarius, encouraging you to embrace unconventional thinking and new approaches to your home and family life. For Sagittarius, the Aquarius Sun highlights the importance of open-mindedness and progressive thinking in your emotional world. This is a good time to break free from tradition and experiment with new ways of connecting with your loved ones or making changes to your living situation. The Aquarius Sun supports intellectual exploration and progressive ideas, so embrace opportunities to try something new. To summarize, February 10, 2025, brings Sagittarius a day of emotional reflection, personal growth, and intellectual breakthroughs. The Virgo moon encourages you to focus on improving your work habits, health routines, and daily life. Mercury in Aquarius stimulates creative thinking in your home and family life, while Venus in Pisces enhances communication and local connections. Mars in Gemini energizes your finances and material goals, and Jupiter in Virgo supports personal growth in your work and health routines. Saturn in Pisces urges you to take a disciplined approach to your intellectual pursuits. The Moon-Neptune opposition may bring emotional tension, while the Mercury-Uranus trine offers opportunities for breakthroughs. The Sun in Aquarius encourages new ideas and innovative approaches to your home and family life. Thank you for watching today's astrology forecast for Sagittarius. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more daily insights into how the stars are influencing your life. Capricorn astrology forecast for February 10, 2025, focus on communication, finances, and emotional connections. Hello, and welcome to today's astrology forecast for Capricorn on February 10, 2025. Let's dive into how the planetary transits are influencing your sign today. Starting with the Moon, which is in Virgo. For Capricorn, the Virgo moon brings emotional focus to your personal finances, values, and self-worth. This is a time when you may feel a stronger need to analyze and improve how you manage your resources. Emotional fulfillment today comes from making practical decisions that lead to greater financial security or aligning your values with your actions. However, be cautious of becoming too focused on material concerns or perfectionism, as Virgo's energy can make you overly critical of yourself or your financial situation. Mercury is in Aquarius, energizing your communication, learning, and intellectual pursuits. For Capricorn, Mercury in Aquarius encourages you to think outside the box when it comes to your ideas and how you communicate with others. This is an excellent time to engage in progressive thinking, especially in professional settings or when working on collaborative projects. You may feel a desire to explore new perspectives or to find innovative solutions to problems. However, Mercury in Aquarius can sometimes lead to detachment, so be mindful of staying connected emotionally when interacting with others. Venus is in Pisces, shifting your focus to your personal resources, values, and material comforts. For Capricorn, Venus in Pisces highlights a desire for financial security and emotional comfort through your material possessions or self-worth. You may feel inclined to indulge in the things that make you feel good or add value to your life, whether that's purchasing something beautiful or spending time with loved ones. Venus in Pisces can also encourage a dreamy, idealistic approach to money and values, so be careful not to overlook practical considerations in favor of fantasy. Mars is in Gemini, bringing energy to your personal life, home, and emotional foundations. For Capricorn, Mars in Gemini may inspire you to take action on matters related to your home or family. You might feel more motivated to improve your living situation or resolve family matters. This is a time to assert yourself in your home life and take the lead in nurturing your emotional well-being. However, Mars in Gemini can create a scattered energy, so be mindful of dividing your attention between too many projects at home or feeling restless in your emotional world. Jupiter is in Virgo, expanding opportunities for growth in your personal values, finances, and sense of self-worth. For Capricorn, Jupiter in Virgo encourages you to take a more practical approach to your financial goals, as it brings the potential for growth in these areas. You may find that refining your approach to money, work, or self-care leads to long-term rewards. Jupiter's expansive energy can bring optimism, but it's important to stay grounded and focused on the details rather than expecting immediate or unrealistic results. Saturn is in Pisces, urging you to take responsibility for your communication, learning, and intellectual pursuits. For Capricorn, Saturn in Pisces asks you to focus on building structure and discipline in your communication and mental processes. This is a time when you may feel a strong sense of responsibility toward your learning, writing, or any intellectual projects. While Saturn's energy can feel heavy at times, it is also a time for you to develop deeper wisdom and mastery in these areas. Be patient, as Saturn asks for long-term effort and commitment. In terms of aspects, the Moon in Virgo is opposing Neptune in Pisces. This aspect can create emotional tension between your need for practicality and your desire for spiritual or emotional fulfillment. For Capricorn, the Virgo Moon's focus on financial security or personal values may conflict with Neptune's dreamy, idealistic energy. This could cause confusion about what is truly important to you or how to balance your material concerns with your emotional or spiritual needs. Take time to reflect on what you value most and find a balance between practical goals and emotional fulfillment. Meanwhile, the trine between Mercury in Aquarius and Uranus in Taurus brings opportunities for exciting new ideas and breakthroughs in your financial and intellectual pursuits. For Capricorn, this aspect encourages you to embrace innovative thinking, particularly when it comes to your finances or work-related projects. You may find that unconventional or forward-thinking approaches to money or communication can lead to unexpected opportunities for growth. Trust your intuition and be open to new ideas that align with your long-term goals. The Sun is in Aquarius, encouraging you to embrace progressive thinking and new approaches to communication, learning, and intellectual pursuits. For Capricorn, the Aquarius Sun highlights your desire to explore new ideas or engage in more forward-thinking conversations. This is a good time to expand your horizons mentally, whether through studying, networking, or engaging in discussions that challenge your usual way of thinking. The Aquarius Sun supports individuality and innovation, so embrace any opportunities that allow you to think outside the box. To summarize, February 10, 2025, brings Capricorn a day of emotional reflection, financial focus, and intellectual breakthroughs. The Virgo Moon highlights your values and financial matters, encouraging practical improvements in your personal security. Mercury in Aquarius stimulates innovative thinking in communication and learning, while Venus in Pisces encourages a more idealistic approach to your material world. Mars in Gemini energizes your home and emotional foundations, while Jupiter in Virgo supports growth in your personal resources. Saturn in Pisces urges you to take responsibility for your intellectual pursuits. The Moon-Neptune opposition may bring emotional tension, while the Mercury-Uranus trine offers exciting breakthroughs. The Sun in Aquarius encourages you to embrace new approaches to your communication and intellectual world. Thank you for watching today's astrology forecast for Capricorn. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more daily insights into how the stars are influencing your life. Aquarius Astrology Forecast for February 10, 2025, focus on self-expression, resources, and partnerships. Hello, and welcome to today's astrology forecast for Aquarius on February 10, 2025. Let's dive into how the planetary transits are influencing your sign today. Starting with the Moon, which is in Virgo. For Aquarius, the Virgo Moon brings emotional focus to your sense of self, personal identity, and how you express yourself in the world. You may feel a stronger urge to organize and refine your personal life, including how you present yourself to others. This is a time to focus on the details of your personal style, health routines, or any areas where you can improve how you take care of yourself. However, be cautious of becoming overly critical or perfectionistic, as Virgo's energy can encourage excessive self-analysis. Mercury is in Aquarius, amplifying your communication, intellect, and mental energy. For Aquarius, Mercury in your own sign enhances your ability to think clearly and express your thoughts in a direct and innovative way. This is an excellent time to engage in intellectual pursuits, write, or have important discussions with others. Your mind is sharp, and you may find that your ideas are more forward-thinking and unique than usual. However, Mercury in Aquarius can sometimes bring a detached energy to communication, so remember to stay connected emotionally when interacting with others. Venus is in Pisces, shifting your focus to your personal resources, values, and self-worth. For Aquarius, Venus in Pisces encourages you to reflect on your relationship with money, possessions, and what truly makes you feel secure. You may feel more inclined to indulge in things that bring you emotional comfort or align with your values. This is also a good time to focus on self-care and consider what you can do to enhance your financial or material situation in a way that supports your overall well-being. Venus in Pisces can bring a dreamy, idealistic energy, so be mindful of overindulging or overlooking practical matters in favor of fantasy. Mars is in Gemini, bringing energy to your personal life, home, and emotional foundations. For Aquarius, Mars in Gemini stirs your drive to make changes in your living situation, family life, or emotional security. You may feel motivated to take action regarding home-related matters, such as redecorating, organizing, or resolving family issues. However, Mars in Gemini can also create restlessness or scattered energy, so be mindful of taking on too many tasks at once or making impulsive decisions in your emotional world. Jupiter is in Virgo, expanding opportunities for growth in your personal identity, self-expression, and health. For Aquarius, Jupiter in Virgo encourages you to focus on refining your personal habits, health routines, and how you present yourself in the world. This is a time to make meaningful improvements in your self-care and physical well-being. Jupiter brings a sense of optimism and growth, so use this energy to expand your sense of self and increase your confidence. However, be cautious of overextending yourself or focusing too much on perfectionism in your personal life. Saturn is in Pisces, urging you to take responsibility for your financial situation, resources, and personal values. For Aquarius, Saturn in Pisces asks you to build a solid foundation in terms of your material security and self-worth. You may feel a greater sense of responsibility when it comes to money or managing your resources. Saturn's energy can feel heavy, but it provides an opportunity to create long-term stability in your life. This is a time to focus on practical steps that will lead to greater financial security and emotional fulfillment. In terms of aspects, the Moon in Virgo is opposing Neptune in Pisces. This aspect may create emotional tension between your desire for practicality and your need for spiritual or emotional fulfillment. For Aquarius, the Virgo Moon's focus on self-improvement and attention to detail may conflict with Neptune's dreamy and idealistic energy, making it difficult to find a balance between the practical and the intangible. It's important to take time today to reflect on how you can merge both worlds in a healthy way, allowing for both grounded progress and emotional fulfillment. Meanwhile, the trine between Mercury in Aquarius and Uranus in Taurus brings exciting opportunities for intellectual breakthroughs and innovative thinking. For Aquarius, this aspect sparks a surge of creativity and originality in your ideas. You may feel inspired to embrace unconventional approaches to your communication or personal projects. This is an excellent time to share your ideas with others, as you are likely to receive positive feedback or support for your forward-thinking plans. Trust your instincts and be open to new perspectives that could lead to breakthroughs in your intellectual and personal endeavors. The Sun is in Aquarius, reinforcing your desire for individuality, self-expression, and personal freedom. For Aquarius, the Sun's energy enhances your confidence and encourages you to express your true self without fear of judgment. This is a time to focus on your personal goals and aspirations, as the Sun in your sign empowers you to take bold steps toward your future. Embrace your uniqueness and trust that your individuality will help you shine in any situation. To summarize, February 10, 2025, brings Aquarius a day of intellectual clarity, self-expression, and growth. The Virgo Moon encourages you to refine your personal life and focus on self-improvement. Mercury in Aquarius enhances your communication and intellectual abilities, while Venus in Pisces prompts you to reflect on your values and financial security. Mars in Gemini energizes your home life and emotional foundations, and Jupiter in Virgo supports growth in your self-expression and health. Saturn in Pisces urges you to take responsibility for your resources and values. The Moon-Neptune opposition may bring emotional tension, while the Mercury-Uranus trine offers breakthroughs in your intellectual pursuits. The Sun in Aquarius empowers you to embrace your individuality and pursue your personal goals with confidence. Thank you for watching today's astrology forecast for Aquarius. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more daily insights into how the stars are influencing your life. Pisces astrology forecast for February 10, 2025, focus on inner growth, social life, and communication. Hello, and welcome to today's astrology forecast for Pisces on February 10, 2025. Let's dive into how the planetary transits are influencing your sign today. Starting with the Moon, which is in Virgo. For Pisces, the Virgo moon brings emotional focus to your relationships, both personal and professional. This is a time when you may feel a stronger urge to analyze and refine your connections with others. You may be more focused on finding practical solutions to any issues you face in partnerships or considering how you can improve your ability to collaborate with others. The Virgo moon also encourages you to take a more analytical approach to your emotions. However, be cautious of becoming overly critical of others or feeling frustrated when things don't meet your idealized expectations. Mercury is in Aquarius, enhancing your focus on financial matters, personal resources, and values. For Pisces, Mercury in Aquarius encourages you to think more creatively about your financial situation and personal resources. You may feel inspired to find innovative ways to increase your income or reevaluate your approach to material possessions. This is an excellent time for brainstorming new ideas related to your finances or finding unconventional solutions to challenges you face in this area. However, Mercury in Aquarius can bring an element of detachment to your thinking, so it's important to stay grounded when making financial decisions. Venus is in Pisces, which is strengthening your connection to self-worth, beauty, and personal values. For Pisces, Venus in your own sign enhances your charm and magnetic energy, making you feel more confident and self-assured. You may find that you are more attuned to your own desires and needs, and this is an excellent time to focus on self-care and nurturing your emotional well-being. Venus in Pisces also makes you more compassionate and empathetic, so this is a good time to connect with others on a deeper emotional level or to engage in artistic or creative endeavors that bring you joy. However, Venus in Pisces can sometimes bring an idealistic view of love or beauty, so be mindful of overindulging or creating unrealistic expectations. Mars is in Gemini, bringing energy to your social life, friendships, and community connections. For Pisces, Mars in Gemini encourages you to take action in your social circles or focus on group projects. You may feel motivated to get involved in new social activities, connect with friends, or take the lead on collaborative efforts. Mars in Gemini energizes your communication and helps you express yourself more confidently in social settings. However, Mars in Gemini can also lead to a scattered energy, so be mindful of spreading yourself too thin or jumping between too many social commitments at once. Jupiter is in Virgo, expanding opportunities for growth in your partnerships, relationships, and collaboration with others. For Pisces, Jupiter in Virgo supports your ability to grow through partnerships, whether they are personal or professional. This is a time to focus on improving your relationships, building strong connections, and finding opportunities for mutual growth. Jupiter brings optimism and growth, but it's important to focus on the practical aspects of relationships and ensure that both you and your partners are benefiting from the connection. Avoid idealizing others or expecting too much from others without considering your own needs. Saturn is in Pisces, urging you to take responsibility for your personal growth, emotional well-being, and sense of self. For Pisces, Saturn in your sign emphasizes the importance of building structure and discipline in your life. This is a time to focus on creating a strong foundation for your personal development, setting clear goals, and working steadily toward achieving them. Saturn in Pisces can feel like a heavy energy at times, but it is also an opportunity for you to take control of your destiny and establish a greater sense of self-discipline and personal responsibility. In terms of aspects, the Moon in Virgo is opposing Neptune in Pisces. This aspect can create emotional tension between your desire for practicality and your need for emotional or spiritual fulfillment. For Pisces, the Virgo Moon's focus on relationships and collaboration may clash with Neptune's dreamy, idealistic energy in your sign. You may feel pulled between the need to focus on the details of your connections with others and your desire for emotional or spiritual escape. Take time to reflect on what truly fulfills you emotionally and find a balance between your practical commitments and your inner world. Meanwhile, the trine between Mercury in Aquarius and Uranus in Taurus brings exciting opportunities for breakthroughs in your financial or material world. For Pisces, this aspect inspires creative thinking about your resources, values, and how you approach financial matters. You may have sudden flashes of insight that lead to innovative ideas or solutions to any financial challenges you are facing. Trust your intuition and be open to unconventional approaches that can lead to progress in these areas. The Sun is in Aquarius, encouraging you to embrace individuality, self-expression, and innovative thinking. For Pisces, the Aquarius Sun encourages you to think outside the box when it comes to your values, resources, and finances. This is a time to focus on making creative changes in your material world or adopting a more progressive approach to your financial goals. The Aquarius Sun brings an energy of freedom and innovation, so embrace any opportunities that allow you to experiment with new ideas and approaches. To summarize, February 10, 2025, brings Pisces a day of personal growth, financial opportunities, and emotional reflection. The Virgo Moon focuses your attention on relationships and partnerships, encouraging practical improvements in these areas. Mercury in Aquarius stimulates creative thinking about your resources, while Venus in Pisces enhances your self-worth and emotional well-being. Mars in Gemini energizes your social life and community connections, and Jupiter in Virgo supports growth in partnerships. Saturn in Pisces urges you to take responsibility for your personal growth and emotional well-being. The Moon-Neptune opposition may bring emotional tension, while the Mercury-Uranus trine offers breakthroughs in your financial world. The Sun in Aquarius encourages you to embrace new, innovative approaches to your values and material world. Thank you for watching today's astrology forecast for February 10, 2025. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more daily insights into how the stars are influencing your life.